Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're back at the Essex little wildlife reserve that I visit. Just gonna go and see what we can find and capture today. There's already a couple of people here and it's 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning, so I think there might be a kingfisher back here. This place always picks up a little bit when the kingfishers are about, so I think we might get lucky today, hopefully. But we'll take a little walk down and go and see what we can find. And I've changed me buttons and stuff on the camera because I was struggling a bit with like focusing and like swapping between subjects and stuff. So I've watched a few YouTubers like you do, and I've got like back button focus all set up. So I'm going to give it a go today and see how it performs. So I shall see you all in a minute. In the car now, as I couldn't really film down at the hide today. There was a few people in there, but sadly again no kingfishers at the minute down here, so I don't know if they're having a bad breeding season or year this time, but there's absolutely no sign of them whatsoever now, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm not going to stop today because I'm gonna go down to the RSPB site at Wallasey Island next, so see if we can go and grab any more photos. Managed to get some beautiful images of the heron down at the lake here. It took off and managed to actually use the Sony A7V's pre-capture and like the speed burst and everything, so yeah, it's pretty mental. I think it took about 70 photos in about 2 seconds or so. It's ridiculous. You can see it like take off and all the wings flapping and everything. But yeah, I'm looking forward to editing them photos when I get home, and obviously I'll put them up in the video. But yeah, we'll continue this day and I'll see you at Wallasey Island later. So I'll see you in a minute. Hello and welcome back. I am in Wallasey Island now, out in the marshes. So I'm just gonna go walk around out here, go back to a couple of spots I went to last time where I saw a short-eared owl. So hopefully might get lucky, just never know. So far I'm still feeling a little chuffed. Earlier at the local one in Essex I did with the heron, so I've kind of the settings on this camera, getting them dialed in a bit more now, so if I get like 5-10 minutes up here at one of the hides, I'll see if I can put it in the video of how I'm using and settings wise what camera bits I've got set up. So I've basically got like three back button focus modes. So got one for slow, so I'll get like the best detail in the shot, and then one for like, you know, speed and how fast you want it with the bird taking off and everything. And then I've got one that's got the speed as well as the pre-capture in it as well. So yeah, but I'll put the pictures and stuff up that I managed to take if I see anything out here. I'm hoping for obviously a barn owl and stuff like that later, because as you can see, there's not hardly a cloud in the sky today. So absolutely gorgeous day. I will say though, on my car on the way down, it was reading like 15-16 degrees, but if you do come here, always bring extra coats and jumpers because it's so open. The wind just feels like, I don't know, probably about 7 to 8 degrees. It's quite cold when you're out, but because you're walking, you keep the warmth in you a little bit. But it is quite cold being out in the marsh, just because of the breeze and stuff. But it's like egrets and stuff there, just flown off. Some beautiful backlight through their wings and stuff, so we'll try and get some shots of them as well. Yeah, I don't know if you can see on the video, but out there, tiny little that's the barn owl box in the middle over there. So but that's where I've parked, right over this bit over here, and I've walked all the way around and up this path here. So yeah, let's go and see what we can capture today. So we'll see you in a minute. So I'm back in one of the little stand-up hides over here. It's a nice place to come and sit for a while. There's literally no one about today. It's quite weird considering how nice a day it is. There's actually no one about. I mean, this is one of the largest wildlife areas in Essex. So I was talking to one of the guys that works at RSPB yesterday, and he said it was one of the biggest ones in Essex, and they've just made it even bigger now because they've brought out some more of the land and stuff at the back where you drive in. So it's only going to get even bigger now. But so far there's loads of seagulls and swans and everything. At the minute I've seen no birds of prey yet, but it is early in the day. Obviously I've only been here for about an hour walking, so hopefully we'll start getting some action with some birds of prey. But I don't know if you can hear in the background, but that's all the seagulls over the lake, over the back. There's an egret sitting out in the water at the minute. But yeah. But while I was here as well, I'll show some of you guys how I set up the A75 as well. I don't know if it's going to focus on here or not. how I set the camera up. I don't know if the camera's focusing properly or not, but I'll try and give you the best description as I can. As you can see, I've got back button focus on AF on, and then I've got the slow focus. So as you can see, the numbers change. So I'm on 2,500, and then I can literally, with a press of a button, slow it all the way down to get that maximum like detail and lowest ISO, so get nice clear shots. And then the AF on is basically just my autofocus when I'm at 4,000 or even faster sometimes. And this lens, I try to keep it as low f-stop as possible. Normally it's like f9, but at the minute I've been shooting it at f10. So what I'd personally do if you were setting up your A75 for the first time is just go through all your settings that you want. So set it all up, and then you go to menu, and you go on to the red tab, shooting mode, and then register custom shoot, and then you got 3 settings on here. So I'll put this to obviously the C1 button, so I'll put that in there, and then I normally go to import current settings. So everything you've put on there, your auto ISO, your frames and everything per second, and just dial everything into your camera, press that, import current settings, and then it will come up with this one, and then it'll come up with that menu, and then you just press OK. Now, I've already done it on mine, so I don't need to do it. And then with the button, you go back to the menu, and you go all the way to the briefcase at the bottom, and then you go to Operation Customize, and then Custom Key Dial Set, and it should come up with a menu like this, and then just program it, and that's where it's on the C1 button for me, and just change them, and you can go through all your settings on here. So I've got mine, touch operation, AF on, is that registration, AF on, so it's just literally playing around with all your settings and what you like. Pre-capture, I've programmed it to be at the click of the button, but I hope that helps for now. But I'll put up some different videos and stuff trying it out. the entrance to the reserve. Normally the barn owls are always hunting over this bit over here. This is where I saw a short-eared owl once as well, so, but yeah, there's nothing. And now the sun's totally gone down. There's no light whatsoever now, so I have to just call it for today. But that's what happens with wildlife photography when you're doing it. You win some, you lose some. So I mean, I've had 2 days down here, and yeah, both times I haven't seen them, so a little bit disappointing, but we'll try again and come back. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy the images I managed to take, and obviously I'll put them in this video. And please comment and like, subscribe. I'd always like to know or how to improve some of my stuff that I'm doing and help you guys when you're watching. I'm only an amateur myself, so, but if I can give little tips and stuff to people, it's quite nice to help